I refuse to count things, weigh things, measure things. It's so much easier to eat chocolate as a way to lose weight.
Tastes great, helps me feel great, unbelievable.
You say those two words, healthy and chocolate, everybody at least says, what are you talking about?
Because of a bad day, as a reward, or to encourage romance, in one way or another, we eat chocolate to help us feel better. But is there more to chocolate than just great taste? Can chocolate actually be good for you? You may find the truth surprising, as more and more conclusive scientific research points to, yes, it is. Among the earliest people to discover the health benefits of chocolate were the Maya, approximately 1500 BC, from the Mesoamerica regions of Mexico and Central America. Entire advanced early civilizations considered the tropical cacao tree and pod a medicinal plant, maintaining its critical link and efficacy from plant to chocolate, or chocolate as they called it. Cacao was held so sacredly, many of these early people enlisted the aid of cacao in healing remedies, in worship, and even as a type of currency. Until the 1500s, no one in the old world knew anything at all about chocolate before it became a huge hit worldwide. Even as Spain would introduce the world to cocoa and chocolate produced from all natural cacao beans, it would not take long for Western civilization to dilute and distort the natural goodness of cacao found in the original chocolate. The nutrient-rich superfood cacao was instead transformed into something else altogether, nutrient-deficient, unhealthy candy. Today, the average person eats approximately 12 pounds of chocolate per year, something long considered being bad for you. But what if it's not? What if, when consumed properly and of the right type, chocolate could actually be very beneficial? Today, chocolate is under the microscope like never before. Why? Because emerging research has found the world's favorite food to possess remarkable health-promoting properties that just can't be found in other medicinal plants. Because of cacao's inherent ability to aid with so many of the prevailing issues that plague modern man, including inflammation, stress, and even mood, science continues to dig deeper into chocolate's natural restorative capabilities. It's well documented that our high-stress, fast food diet, no-sleep lifestyle is self-destructive and has become one of the leading causes of rising illness rates and healthcare costs. But revealing studies from respected institutions like Yale, Oxford, London, and Purdue universities, as well as dozens of prestigious health journals such as the Journal of American Medicine and the Journal of Nutrition, overwhelmingly demonstrate that properly processed cocoa and dark chocolate may promote a broad spectrum of human health benefits. In fact, more than 2,000 studies have investigated the potential health benefits of cocoa and healthy chocolate, including approximately 200 studies on its antioxidant capabilities, 170 on cardiovascular health, 60 on brain and mental function, 20 on weight loss, and dozens on mood, and the list goes on and on. Chocolate consumption has even been scientifically linked to longer life. A few pieces of healthy chocolate every month may even make your life both sweeter and longer, according to the Harvard School of Public Health. A survey of 65-year-old men revealed that those who regularly ate foods containing chocolate reportedly lived longer. Mortality was lowest among those consuming chocolate 1 to 3 times a month, and higher among those who indulged in the habit 3 or more times a week. Needless to say, this study and others like it have been eye-opening. In fact, Dr. Norman Hollenberg of Harvard University states, "If these observations regarding cocoa predict the future, then we can say without blushing that they are among the most important observations in the history of medicine." And there are additional studies that have gone on to reveal the benefits of dark, healthy chocolate, to include athletic performance and skin and oral health. And these are high-profile, real human case studies, not Petri dish smoke and mirrors tests performed in backroom laboratories.
You know, these academic studies are coming from all over the world. They're coming from England, from University of London. They're coming from Germany. They're coming from universities like Harvard, University of California, San Diego, Davis universities. There's studies all over the world confirming that chocolate's good for your health.
There have been hundreds of studies in the published scientific literature over the past few years that have looked at this. Many of these are the highest quality, which would be randomized clinical trial, in which they are very rigorously controlled, some of them even placebo-controlled, where they look at blood pressure, glucose, lipids, a number of things. There have been others that are observational studies in large populations over long periods of time where people actually live longer if they're consuming large amounts of chocolate. We've been involved in some studies that have looked at these same parameters, and there really is a lot out there that I think gives us a very sound scientific basis for the idea that consuming a healthy chocolate would actually improve our health.
Looking at the research on cacao, several things have really impressed me. One is the longevity of the research. In 1990, there was already research coming out about the cholesterol benefits of cacao and how it improves good cholesterol and reduces heart risk. So that's 20 years of research at least. The other thing that really impresses me are the number of health conditions that are helped by cacao. Inflammation, cholesterol, blood pressure, eye health, gum health, and many other things. So it's really an amazing medicinal food.
Surprisingly, research findings even suggest that cacao can be a powerful weight control tool.
I lost 40 pounds eating the dark chocolate in 10 months with minimal exercise and healthy lifestyle changes that did not turn my world upside down.
With all this good news concerning chocolate, you may want to rush out and buy up handfuls of your favorite chocolate bar from the neighborhood candy store. Well, not so fast. Here's the thing. Don't expect all these benefits from just any old chocolate, because not all chocolate is created equal, not by a long shot. You've probably noticed the explosion of so-called dark chocolate candy bars. They boast of having 60 or 70% pure cocoa on their labels, but just because it says it's 70% cocoa on the label doesn't make it healthy chocolate. The truth is that these so-called dark chocolate bars are closer to this than they are to this. What are the problems with today's chocolate, even dark chocolate? First, commercial chocolate makers take out the natural cocoa butter and replace it with hydrogenated oils, waxes, and milk fats. Next, they add in heaping quantities of sugar and introduce a number of preservatives and other chemicals. If that wasn't enough, the cacao beans used in commercial chocolate are always roasted at extremely high temperatures. This practice is a big problem because just like cooking vegetables, which destroys the majority of the vitamins and other nutrients in them, it also degrades the flavonoids, antioxidants, and other nutrients in cacao. Finally, the chocolate typically undergoes a process called Dutching, which alkalizes the inherent bitterness in cacao, but unfortunately further renders the nutritional capabilities of cacao insignificant. So is there a healthy chocolate? Is it even possible to create a naturally rich cacao pure chocolate that reflects the exciting and proven health benefits from hundreds of scientific studies?
Cocoa powder has a lot of healthy elements. It's got a lot of antioxidants, it's got dietary fiber, it's got a number of things that we know are beneficial. If we can have a product that has a lot more of that and a lot less of the other things, the cocoa butter, the milk fat, the sugar, then we have something where there's going to be more benefit and less of the harm. On the flip side of that, your inexpensive candy bar is just this much cocoa powder and it's a ton of the other stuff, and there the balance is just not as good.
Fortunately, one company has created its chocolate with its exact formula from the beginning. That company is Xocai. Way ahead of the dark chocolate trend, the Brooks family founded Xocai on the knowledge that chocolate can contain all the natural nutritional firepower of cacao. In fact, prior to Xocai, the Brooks marketed top-quality low-carb chocolate products called Pure Delight through retail giants such as Walmart and Walgreens with tremendous success. Now with Xocai, the Brooks have intensified their efforts to perfect a delicious and highly efficacious healthy chocolate. Remarkably, the cumulative efforts of the Brooks family to share healthy chocolate with the world over the last 11 years have resulted in combined sales approaching $1 billion. As the category creator and world leader in healthy chocolate, the vision of the Brooks and Xocai is to transform and improve lives worldwide through unique and healthy chocolate products, while engaging in socially and environmentally responsible business practices. How did Xocai and the Brooks family reach this level in the chocolate industry? Essentially, they were the only ones who understood how to create truly healthy chocolate. And they are now the only ones who have taken the necessary steps to achieve that. After instituting an industry-leading proprietary processing method, their Xocai chocolate is the world's original and premier cold-press, pure cacao chocolate from the finest sourced ingredients available. Every piece of Xocai chocolate is loaded with the beneficial bioflavonoids and antioxidants that researchers have declared to be vital to optimal health. From plant to chocolate, just like the ancient Maya did 3,500 years ago. This nutritional superiority is due in part to Xocai's cacao being grown in the harsh environments of the Ivory Coast. Such a harsh environment forces the cacao trees to produce far greater levels of flavonols and antioxidants in an effort to protect themselves. This fact is proven by the outstanding ORAC score Xocai chocolate has received from Brunswick Labs, an independent laboratory that evaluates nutritional products for their antioxidant content. Xocai is the only product, chocolate or other, to be tested for all 5 major classes of free radicals on the finished product itself, not just on individual ingredients like other companies do. The ORAC-FN testing and Brunswick certification eliminates the guessing game consumers often have to play when it comes to knowing which products truly are effective. And it's a big difference and a big reason why Xocai chocolate is unique to all other chocolate. This is all part of Xocai's dedication to preserving the natural goodness of cacao and bringing it to you in the form of the world's leading healthy chocolate. And the results are nothing short of spectacular.
Well, as an ex-NFL wide receiver, looking for an all-natural product is very important to me. I was very impressed with Xocai as I started consuming it. It's chocolate, but it's healthy, which really kind of caught me by surprise. But as I started consuming it more and more, my body just started feeling a little better, start relieving some of the discomfort I've experienced since playing in the NFL.
I've lost weight using 1,000 different methods and have not been able to keep it off. But Xocai Healthy Chocolate has enabled me to do that and to keep it off and to be successful.
I've never had more energy. I feel fabulous. Every time I'm craving something, I go reach for a piece. I feel better. I have energy throughout the day, mental clarity, focus like I've never had in my entire life. It is absolutely phenomenal.
Xocai realized that the unique story of their original healthy chocolate would be best told in a direct sales model, face-to-face, person-to-person. Because of this, Xocai can pass on the money saved to you rather than pay sponsors, celebrity endorsements, and Madison Avenue advertising agencies who aren't interested in the honest quality of life that Xocai can provide. Like pure and healthy chocolate, Jeanette Brooks and Andrew Brooks simply believe in the goodness of people and their enthusiasm to share the fantastic story and opportunity unique to Xocai. You may also be wondering if, in today's unsettled economic climate, Xocai won't simply wither away. This couldn't be further from the truth. While other companies have struggled and many failed in the current downturn, Xocai continues to grow, adding to 5 consecutive years of vibrant and consistent productivity. And there's no reason to believe that bright outlook and steady growth trend won't continue far into the future. In the last few minutes, we've learned many interesting facts. Early civilization believed in the medicinal plant power of cacao and in chocolate before it was developed into candy. Ongoing human clinical studies continue to prove that properly prepared, healthy chocolate can aid in mood, inflammation, oral health, longevity, and even weight loss. And that the proven science behind Xocai provides an opportunity you'll love sharing with your friends and loved ones that helps you feel and look great. And did I mention that it also tastes fantastic? So before you bite into a piece of dark chocolate thinking it's good for you, make sure you have the whole story. Make sure you have Xocai.